welcome back to my channel. So I just received a delivery from Costco and I'm going to be showing you those items in just a minute, and those items are actually going to go right into my emergency pantry. Also, we will be doing some batch cooking. I'm going to, actually not me, my husband is going to be making a few dishes with beans, different types of beans that we've soaked overnight and cooked for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, some of them. So let's get started. Ordering delivery is pretty straightforward. It's about $5.99 for delivery, and I had 2 large boxes arrive within a few days of ordering online. When I shop at Costco, I tend to buy specific items, and usually they are items that are going to last a while. I always buy at least 3 bottles of maple syrup. I definitely needed more batteries. This was a pack of 48 for about £13. Also in the box was some cinnamon, garlic granules, Baileys, which are really good to put in stews and also for preserving food such as rice. I go through cling film a lot, so I needed a large one. And also I bought some detergent, kitchen foil, which I know I have a few of these, so I most likely will give one away. A large bottle of Lenore fabric softener, and that's about 250 washes. Another bottle of detergent, and those were 142 washes each. I usually buy detergent from Asda online, and the past 2 weeks it has been out of stock. This detergent was about £9. The cooking oil was about £7. The large Marmite was about £5. Only 3 of us eat this. You either love it or hate it. I bought these elderberry syrups last year for my children during the winter months, and they really helped, so definitely stocking up on those. The fruit medley was an impulse buy. That was it from Costco, which really was not much, but because they are mainly larger items, they will last for some time. Especially the oil, which is only used to fry dumplings, and the foil, we do not use it to wrap food. It has other great uses, such as a light reflector for our plants, and also it can be used in place of steel wool. Now let's get on with our batch cooking. My husband starts off by dicing some sweet peppers, some onions, and also crushes some garlic, as well as chopping some mushrooms. And then to the pan, he's going to saute the vegetables, add a little chicken seasoning, mixed herbs, and also some Himalayan salt. We have different cooking styles, so I wouldn't put salt in it because I would find that it's already got enough flavours. He also adds liquid seasoning, then adds the mushrooms to the pan, as well as some courgettes. Then he realised he did not add enough onions. My husband also likes to use some bouillon. Also added some garlic powder, half a tin of chopped tomatoes. Gives everything a good mix, allows it to soften just a little bit, maybe about 5 minutes, and then adds it to the pinto beans. These were not soaked overnight. We actually used 2 cans, and probably he left it to cook for about 20 minutes or so, and then he added some stock while it was cooking on a low heat. The second lot of beans he used were white kidney beans. Now these were soaked overnight. He did the same thing again, added the onions and the peppers and garlic to the pan. This time he added curry powder and also turmeric and some seasoning that I got from Jamaica, which has lasted quite a while. Then he added some mixed herbs and then gave everything a good mix and allowed it to cook for a little bit. Also to the pan he added some vegetable stock, gave it a mix and then allowed that to cook for a few minutes before adding it to the beans. My husband realised the beans needed a lot more liquid, so he added more vegetable stock, then some chopped sweet potatoes, vegan gravy granules, and a little bit of water, and then he left that to cook for about 20 minutes. This stew had a little bit of a kick to it. He put similar ingredients in the pot of chickpeas, but minus the Jamaican seasoning, and he added white potatoes. These chickpeas had also been soaked overnight and cooked for a few hours before adding all of the other ingredients, including the coconut milk. While the beans and chickpeas were on a low heat cooking, I quickly fried some dumplings and prepared some broccoli to roast in the oven. I don't really like to put too much seasoning on the veg because the meal in itself will have enough. The broccoli went into the oven for about 20 minutes. Then I added 2 stock cubes to a little bit of water to a pan with some carrots, allowed them to soften a little bit before adding some shredded cabbage and onions. You could also add a little soy sauce if you wanted to, and some people do add some black pepper, but because I have young kids, I left it out. My husband also made kidney bean stew, which had similar ingredients to the white bean stew. He actually forgot to put onions in this one, so he had to quickly saute some and then add them to the pot. Just like the chickpeas, he added some more liquid, and also he added some coconut milk. As you're cooking, make sure to give it a taste test. My husband cooked the beans for a further 30 minutes and allowed it to cool down before we put them in trays. By simply preparing a few extra meals, it can save you some money and help you to eat healthier. Plus, you are less likely to eat impulsively. All of these stews are going into the freezer, and then we will take them out as and when. So it's not to say we're going to have beans every single week. It could be one this week and then one in a few weeks' time. All of the veg would be eaten for the next day. I don't really like leaving veg for more than a day. And there was plenty of bean stew left in the pot to have for dinner. I hope this video was helpful to you in some way. Join me next time as we take a trip to Aldi. Take care. Bye.